Alright, welcome back. This is Corey again with another Starcraft Risk game. Looks like I am green this time, or dark green. Where am I starting? Well, my vision immediately noticed purple, because I'm usually purple, but not this time. Where is dark green starting? Oh, looks like I am in Wales. So I had one of the starting spots in Wales. I conquered a second spot. I have a spot in England already, so I'm trying to take another place in England. I'm trying to take another place in England. Listening to myself speak in some of these replays I've recorded, I definitely notice I rush with my speaking sometimes. It's something I've always been aware of, but I'm still trying to work on. You know, some people in life talk too fast, some of us talk too slow. It's whatever, as long as we're trying to better ourselves. Alright, so I'll speed up a little bit. Looks like my nearest neighbor here is in Ireland. That's dark pink. Also, if we go north, there's regular green in Iceland, and then gray looks like he's trying to take over Greenland. So it looks like the Atlantic is getting pretty crowded. I'm either going to have to learn to live with my neighbors or to conquer them. I am going to the mainland now because the Atlantic is getting crowded, so I'm trying to take Norway. Looks like I already have a couple spots in Sweden, and I got about it. Oh, and I have Nanette's up here. Purple has taken over the Middle East. They're doing pretty well for themselves. Looks like teal is the biggest with a nice little Balkan spot here, and then some Baltics up here. Oh, looks like my first enemy, Gray, is trying to fight me for Sweden. Gray has Finland already. Yeah, he's abandoning Sweden. I've gotten a couple more islands too, that's nice. Alright, Gray asked me for peace, so I'm now peace with Gray. We border each other here, and up here. Uh-oh. I see green is getting ready for some kind of invasion. I also have to worry about blue now, a continental neighbor of mine. He started off in Africa and has got all the way up here into Europe now. Purple is the biggest with their nice little Middle Eastern empire, and it looks like they just invaded Italy. Second is myself. I'm in second place right now with my little northern empire. Oh, I also got some islands down here. Corsica, Mallorca. I got Madeira. I am now in first place with a 40 income. Second is blue right next to me. Third is purple over there. Oh, it looks like red and purple are fighting. Red, I'm not sure if he can kick purple out. Purple's got much more money than you. If red took his armies and combined them, he could maybe kick Italy, or kick purple out of Italy. But for now, purple seems to be pretty entrenched. Oh, red, what are you doing? Oh, no, red. You need your armies. Oh, looks like green is attacking me on the Faroe Islands, and my navy is not happy about that. Yeah, I'm like, green? Does he realize who he's messing with? Purple is just slowly but surely beating red here. It looks like pink and brown are fighting over on the sides. I was going to get revenge against green because he attacked me in Faroe, so I was going to attack him in Iceland, but oh, looks like gray just beat me to that. Poor green doesn't have much of anything, just Greenland, and that's it now. Oh, red, what are you doing? Oh, you're just throwing free money at purple. Oh no, red, why? Ooh. Red just basically killed himself. Pink's driving out poor brown over here. Purple is now the biggest, and he's the one fighting and being aggressive. I'm pretty big, but I'm chilling for now. Gray, why are you attacking me? Blue says, I don't know, Night Moose truce? Oh, he took my Madeira. He says, lol, okay. So yeah, I'll truce you, Blue, if you give me back Madeira. He agreed. Oh, now purple's attacking pink. Poor brown is just hanging out here with no money or no land. Poor guy. So I sent my navy down here to reclaim Madeira. Looks like blue, for some reason, is fighting Ireland. Oh yeah, Ireland, I thought there was a tiny little pink neighbor of mine, but no, they're this giant neighbor on the side. Maybe I should have taken Ireland when I had the chance, but now blue's up here in the Atlantic. Alright, so I'm playing pretty cautiously for now. You know, I've got my northern territory mostly locked down. Oh, pink, for some reason, has tried to sort of kind of attack blue, but that was barely an attack at all. Also, what's going down here with Tunisia? So purple basically defeated red and then light pink. I thought gray was up here bullying green, but they're both pretty small, 9 versus 4. So yes, he is technically a little bigger, but not by much. What else is going on? Alright. Oh, they gave Brown land to live in. That's nice. I'm exiled. Hooray. If Green wants to defend against his battle cruiser, he's going to need to make Goliath or a Banshee or something. Well, there goes Green. I think I just messaged him, but a little too late. Alright, rest in peace, Green. Looks like he barely escaped with the transport that was hunted down. Oh, and now Pink is coming out here into the Atlantic. Pink, what are you doing? I know you're not coming for my island there. I think Pink and I might be at peace, otherwise I would have attacked Russia or Finland by now. Vice versa. Gray is pretty small, but he's my buddy. But what is Pink up here to do? Pink might be trying to hit Gray, or maybe trying to get blue. Right now, blue is the biggest, with the big Middle Eastern empire going up into Europe for some reason, and now purple's fighting blue. Blue, maybe you shouldn't have spent all this money on Ireland when you should be defending your mainland. I have Luxembourg. Purple is getting a little too big. I just wanted to hug armies. Oh, Blue, you gotta defend yourself, my dude. If you can't defend Spain, Blue, you're gonna have to fall back to Morocco. Oh, it looks like Pink and Teal are fighting now on the side. And I'm using this as an opportunity, it looks like, to attack Denmark. Apparently, I had no agreement with Teal. Otherwise, I would not truce break, but I guess we must not have had truce. I think I only did this out of opportunism because I noticed Teal was a little distracted over here fighting Pink. Alright, we got some world wars now. We have blue and purple fighting. Gray is also hitting blue for some reason. We have pink and teal fighting. I told Teal I just wanted Denmark. Interesting how Ireland has changed hands a couple times now, or may change hands if blue fails to defend it. Alright, looks like pink is getting wiped out. So, did he just leave? Oh, he's still in. Oh, he might have broken truce, if Teal is to be believed. There goes pink, so I just took Finland. It looks like I might move in for Russia now if I'm fast enough. Yeah, purple is getting way too big, and now we just turned on teal. Let's go to purple vision and see how he's doing. Where is he? Purple is Sun Tzu. This is purple vision. Let's go to active forces. Yeah, he's got the biggest army on the map at 1,400. Go to APM. Maybe not. Alright, purple has the highest average APM, almost 300 clicks per minute, actions per minute. He's fighting teal right now. Looks like blue has just launched a surprise attack on Sicily. I don't know why I'm not moving to take Russia. I think I'm trying to plan an invasion of purple or something. Yeah, purple's almost 90 now. Wow.
Base is under attack.
Watching purple camera still. Oh, okay, I just landed in France. And I hit Spain. So it looks like I'm going to try to kick purple out of Western Europe, but he's already leaving Western Europe, so it's not like blue or I did much.
Base is under attack.
Teal is going to get surrounded now if he's not careful. Purple just pulled this army back to Istanbul, and he's got his other army moving into Central Europe right now, right here. So if Teal's army stays in the Balkans, he's going to get surrounded and have a bad time. I've taken Portugal, and I'm taking France. I'm taking Switzerland. I just asked Brown for peace because he's in the Mediterranean now, I see. Big purple-teal fight. Still on purple's camera. He's got a good KD so far, too. He's killed over 1,000, 1,100 units, and he's only lost 1,000, so slightly positive. Teal is calling purple a filthy truce breaker. Wait, so did pink and purple both break truces to hit teal or something? That would be interesting. I am moving into Russia now, finally. Looks like gray, after taking Ireland from blue, is now trying to mess with Spain. I'm taking Russia while this is happening. I see Brown in Russia too. I guess he's going for Kazakhstan.
We could use some help here.
Alright, had to go AFK for a second. My cat was jumping on the counters and I had to fuss at her. She knows better. I think she might have been doing it for attention because I'm focusing on this right now. Alright. Ooh, purple. What happened, purple? You used to be the big shot and now you're getting pushed back by teal. Teal is mad at everybody. He got mad at pink for attacking him and purple for attacking him, and his anger would be justified if it was a truce break. Now Brown is even hitting him. I'm not sure what Brown's doing. I think Brown is just trying to fight whoever's biggest or the most threat, so I guess he assumes that's teal for the moment. Maybe he's right. Alright, while they've been fighting, I've been secretly, quietly growing in the background. Yeah, teal is calling purple a truce breaker, and if so, then I guess he's going to try to wipe him out right now. So he's got this army knocking on Istanbul's door, but he's got another army crossing into Russia now to sneak around. Okay, purple says we never truce. So purple was about to take over the map, it looked like. He was getting really huge. Now he can barely hold on to the Middle East. This goes to show you, what goes up must come down, and you can be in a position of power in this game, and then a few rounds or a few minutes later, you could be almost dead. That's one of the many things I love about this game, the ups and downs, the dynamics of it, the unpredictability. Well, in some ways, there are a lot of things you can predict. Like, I've played this for a decade or so, and I've seen a lot of patterns. You know, there are some things that are knee-jerk or cause and effect, but other things can be very surprising. I still find myself surprised by certain risk games now and then. Purple is getting wiped out now, and I don't think anybody feels bad for him. His name was Sun Tzu, this purple player, and, you know, Sun Tzu was a classic military strategist, but I'm not sure if purple played his cards right. He is getting completely wiped out. I think he left. So we're still watching his camera. Is he even clicking on anything? No, he stopped clicking on stuff. All he has now is Crete, so we're going to leave purple's camera. I'm not even sure if he wants to play. He could have quit by now, but I think he just walked away from his computer. Poor purple, how the mighty have fallen. Gray will not stop hitting Spain over here, but blue has made some Goliaths to defend himself. Now blue and teal are facing off in the Middle East. I am attacking Teal. It looks like I'm going for the win now. So let's go to Teal's camera and see if he can do anything to stop me. Purple says, good game, Dark Green, because it looks like I'm about to win here, but spoiler alert, you know, I don't win right here. We can see on the right by the timer that there's still a lot of time left in this game. I guess in the future, maybe I could hide this timer, or if I start putting my face up on the screen, I could cover it with that. Then you guys wouldn't know how long the game lasts. I mean, by the time it's on YouTube, you could always just check. This is Tealovision. He basically let me take over the map. Gray left too now, after all that fighting. I'm 105. So, I could try to win the game now. There goes Purple. I'm taking Gray's land. There's only a few of us left, only 4 players. So Teal says, we doing this blue? Because, yeah, Teal and Blue and Brown have to try to stop me from winning. Looks like I'm already fighting Brown in Kazakhstan. Alright, and... okay, Blue and I were truce, so he's honorably calling off the truce and giving me 2 turns. To be fair, I don't even think he needs to give me 2 turns. He could have given me 1 turn, because I'm at 126. That is very high. At a certain point, being honorable could get you killed when someone's literally about to win the game and you give them 2 turns to basically win the game before you can do anything. Alright, so it is, despite what it might look like, it is hard to, yeah, fight 3 people at once. So I'm fighting Brown, I'm fighting Blue, and I'm fighting Teal. But it wasn't really a 3v1 until Blue gets involved. Blue's waiting for his time to strike. Alright, so Brown is pushing me in the north, we got Teal pushing me in Ukraine, and Blue just kicked me out of France. So it looks like I'm the new Purple now. Technically, it looks like Purple could have stayed in. He still has, Crete. Interesting. Brown's done pretty well for himself, going from no land to now he's got 21. One of the last players left. Okay, I'm still at over 100. Teal is surrounding my little Balkans force here. Well done for him. Yeah, I don't know what my plan is, because there is no way to beat 3 people at once unless you're really good or they're really bad or you get really lucky. All the cards played right. Oh no, my Denmark! I left Denmark open and Blue's just waltzing in. Oh no. That'll give him an access to my north now, like Scandinavia. Alright, Teal is taking over the Balkans. I sent an army over to the Middle East by Georgia. There we go, but it looks like it's just a waste of time, probably. Alright, he's 1. Let's go look at Blue. That's LSP. Alright, he's trying to trap my forces here in Belgium and Netherlands. I see what he's doing though. I'm going to try to stop him. Oh, he's trying to take my Denmark again, but I got Navy and Army there to defend Denmark. And I'm going to try to trap his attacking force there. Oh, let me snipe some of those juicy tanks. Okay, what I should do now is allow them to squish me in the middle until they have borders with each other. I can't stay in the middle. If I keep myself in the middle, I'll always be surrounded by them. But if I let them be in the middle and I can start getting corners, that might be better. So I have fallen from over 100 to now 58. Now it looks like Teal is in the lead at 70. So they really should stop hitting me now, and they should start hitting Teal now or soon. Oh yeah, he's mad about my Denmark thing. Teal gets mad at everybody, it looks like, and he doesn't forget. Teal is now biggest at 88, then Blue at 59. I've fallen down to 3rd place. Yeah, I said peace for now, Blue. He might be right. And then Teal leaves. What the heck? Alright, now there's only 3 of us. Me and Blue, who are big, and then Brown, who's a little smaller. Alright, so I'm trying to come out of Denmark here. The blue is trying to stop me. All teal's land is free, so most of Europe is free, a lot of the Middle East. Blue is now the big threat, so I think brown and myself should unite to fight blue a little bit here. I don't know if he knows it, he's a little busy just taking over teal's free land right now. I guess this game is only just now getting to the halfway point, and there's only 3 players left. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, sometimes it gets down to like 3 or 4 players, and it can really be awkward because it creates a seesaw. You know, where someone's big and everyone unites against that big person, like they united against me, but then someone else becomes big, and then you have to readjust and rebalance, and it goes on and on and on, the seesaw or the merry-go-round, until, you know, someone, usually what happens is exhaustion. Someone gets tired and quits the game, or lets someone else win because they just lost the will to fight. But sometimes, you know, on those rare occasions, someone actually earns the win by, like, defeating multiple other people. Alright, now blue and brown are the biggest, and I've fallen to 3rd place. You never know what's going to happen in this game. Blue and I were such friendly neighbors for so long, and now we're fighting each other. But brown's here too, we can't ignore him. He's been quietly growing while we fight. So blue sees this, and blue finally goes to hit brown, his new rival. Here I am in Poland, trying to not get surrounded. Oh, brown and I are going to fight blue. I managed to sneak a force out of Italy or something, I guess, and I'm going to try to break into Africa. I don't know if Blue's watching. If he's watching, Blue, you really should defend Africa. Oh no, he just let me walk right in. He was too busy with Germany right now. Yeah, now I see that brown is the biggest, so I'm like, should I stop hitting blue or something? I don't want to give up this juicy Morocco I just stole. He finally notices I'm in Africa, and he's not happy. Alright, that's fine. I can leave Africa, because I don't want to, you know, antagonize blue too much. If I fight blue too much, he'll only fight me, and neither of us will be fighting brown. Now that's the 3-way seesaw we got right now. Out of the 3 of us, let's look at average APM. So mine averaged 560, blue average like half that, 276, brown average 110. Brown is now biggest at 71, followed by me at 65, and then blue. Blue's got maybe the best position in my opinion because he has Middle East and Africa. Just one of those corners is nice, but 2 corners is really great, especially when they connect like that. I've got the Atlantic corner, which is awkward because it's, you know, islands and stuff. Brown has the Russia corner and a lot of Europe here. Oh, did you have to kick me out of Portugal? It's only worth 2. All these troops of Madeira is pretty strange, but I kind of like island gameplay. I think it's fun and unique. Alright, I think I should just sit and chill and let them fight each other for now, because they're the 2 biggest. Got brown to 78, taking land from blue here. Blue, what are you going to do about it? You going to just let brown push you around? We've basically divvied up the world. For some reason, I haven't noticed that Northern Ireland is free yet. That's one income I could have. And nobody's fought this yet because of all these tanks. It'll be dangerous to fight that little zombie army. I'm going to keep hitting Portugal, dude, because of my navy, so you might as well just let me have it. See brown building up against me in the north here. Having a face-off. Alright, brown is now biggest. He's got a lead at 84. Blue behind him at 70, and then me trailing at 59. I like the flag I'm flying right now. That is the Wales flag, one of the best flags in Risk and in the world, maybe, because it's a cool little dragon. Oh, looks like people are finally trying to go... Why did you make all those banshees? Brown? That's interesting. Oh, because blue made stuff. So blue is control 2, brown is 7. Let's go to Browno Vision. He's made out very well for himself. He went down to nothing, had no land, and now he's the biggest player. So yeah, you never know. You could be down on your luck, kicked out of your land, have nothing, and then you can regrow from nothing to something. Rags to riches, so they say. I think I'm sending my navy up to mess with the Baltics right now. I see my navy moving around in the Atlantic. Brown hasn't noticed yet, but I realize that I have an advantage when it comes to navy that I need to start pushing. And Brown has a lot of Baltics in the Baltic Sea, you know, that's vulnerable to the navy. Okay, blue is pushing out of the Balkans right now. Okay, wait, there's Brown. Brown just moved a big army. There he is. I think he was worried. Yeah, he was worried about blue breaking out into Russia, so Brown is going to try to protect Russia with this big Ukraine army.
We could use some help here.
Kaboom, baby! It's a
Nice army, Brown. That'll definitely kick blue back out of Caucasus. They're kind of even now in the 70s. Okay, Brown's a little bigger after that.
We could use some help here.
Looks like at some point I finally realized Northern Ireland, so I took that. Yeah, I was at 59, now I'm at 60. Alright. Sometimes when the battle lines are drawn like this, it's hard to find, you know, like a weak spot. So we're all looking around at each other's formations and trying to think, where can I attack? Ooh. Brown could force his way into Georgia here because that left barracks was completely undefended. Okay, nice. Good push, Brown, but I think blue will probably be able to defend this, plug this hole. We'll see. Blue doesn't have a whole lot down here. Oh, they're both fighting the teal zombies, too. That's kind of funny. Okay, Brown's army here is much bigger than Blue's army, so if Brown can just keep this mass and this momentum, but Blue is building stuff. I think Brown should have stutter-stepped over to Azerbaijan. Okay, now I'm attacking the Baltics. I just attacked Kaliningrad. I attacked, like, Latvia, and now Finland, which is causing him to attack me. Knee-jerk reaction. Alright, Brown is getting distracted now fighting me and Blue. He made a good job pushing into the Middle East, and Blue drew back. But can he fight me in the north, too? Looks like Blue is pushing into Central Europe. I see Austria getting attacked. Look at Brown's APM now, getting up over 1,000. Wow, yeah, a lot of clicks when things get pretty crazy. You click pretty slow in peacetime, and you click like a madman in wartime. The Middle East is falling to Brown, while the Balkans and Central Europe are falling to Blue. So they're both stealing land from each other. Hitting each other in their weak spots. Brown should try to crush Istanbul with his Turkish army and with that Romanian or Bulgaria army. Yeah, this game has done a good job at helping me learn geography. I was already, you know, interested in history and warfare and politics and geography, but you know, this game helped a lot with all that. Okay, big fight here in Southern Europe and the Balkans. Brown's Turkish army is meeting up with his like Bulgaria army. They're fighting the big blue armies here in the middle. Pretty neat. Meanwhile, that's letting blue reconquer land in the Middle East. I've pushed out. Looks like I won the battle in the north, so I'm taking Finland now. Blue's complaining about lag. I'm fortunate to have a pretty good internet connection and a pretty good gaming computer. But yeah, these Risk games can get pretty crazy with like hundreds or thousands of units on the map all moving around and different player inputs and action and the graphics and the animations and stuff.
Armed and ready.
Oh, Blue, if that's true, if you just fed Brown a lot of tanks, that'd be really rough.
Go, go, go! It's about gangway. Coming through.
I said, can I have Germany back, please? Thank you. Hi, Brown. Are we going to fight now? Blue is the biggest, then me. Well, look how tied we are. 71, 70, 69. That's very close. Pretty damn well tied as far as a three-man game can go.
kaboom, baby!
Blue's going to be able to take the Middle East, though, which will bring him up. Brown will not be able to reconquer the north. I've got that sealed up pretty tight. But I don't like me in Germany. That's in the middle again. I got blue to the left of me in France and brown to the right of me in Poland and stuff. That's a little awkward. I am in Switzerland, though. I also have Sicily. That's nice. And at some point I got Crimea. So I'm putting out all these little outposts, all these little feelers. I said that earlier. That's funny. Blue had the same thoughts as me. I have a big navy massing up in Madeira on the left of the map. I'm not sure if any of them have noticed it, though. Okay, I'm going to leave the camera view because I just want to go look over here. Okay, here we go. I got this big force and I'm dropping off in Portugal. I took Portugal because Blue took Italy. I said, okay. Okay, so my empire is the Atlantic. I got Scandinavia, the Baltics, down into Central Europe, and I'm over here in Portugal and Madeira, but I've also got some outposts. I got some outposts in the Mediterranean here. I got an outpost over here in Eastern Europe from which to launch strikes at my enemies or give me a nice little foothold. Launch pad, staging ground, if you will. But where will the next conflict be? I'm going to go ahead and speed up a little bit more, ×4. Let's get this moving. We're all just standing here watching each other. Most of this game has been a lot of action, but now that we got to the end, it's getting pretty tricky. You know, one wrong move and you can lose the game now. Who will make the first strike, or who will get impatient first? It's funny that we're all down here. Blue's in Italy. I have Corsica and Sicily. Brown has Sardinia. What a weird, messy situation. I'm going to pause it right now just to take a screenshot of this. Actually, no, I shouldn't. I'll just do that later. At some point, I take a screenshot to, like, have a thumbnail, you know, some kind of interesting picture for the people to see the video. We're joking about, can we all win and just have world peace? But nope, unfortunately, this is a war game. Highlander rules. There can be only one. One winner in Risk. It's funny when people just start, like, having small talk in Risk when we're bored, or sometimes even when people are fighting. House of Leaves is a really good, crazy book, by the way. Okay, my navy's making a move. Interesting. Not sure what my plan is with it. Blue is the biggest now, so maybe I should hit blue somewhere. Also, I'm the only person with the navy so far, which gives me some superiority. I have naval dominance and superiority. No one can mess with me at sea, really. But I can't be everywhere at once. Because my navy's down here in the Mediterranean, that means it's not watching the Atlantic right now. Alright, looks like I'm going to take these islands from blue because you can't really do much to stop me. Also attacking his coastline. You know, even if I don't take Egypt or something, I'm denying him that income. So when the timer clicks down here, like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now he dropped down to 72 because he doesn't have this Egypt income, he doesn't have these islands, or he doesn't have the Syria income, or Israel now. Yep, see, blue is running out of steam. Ooh, he's retreating. So blue's getting tired of the lag, and he's just getting tired, which, again, is classic Risk. Where's he going, though? Maybe he's putting all of his units in one spot. It's kind of fun to talk about having, like, a final showdown somewhere, but, you know, it sounds a little contrived, too. Interesting. Brown and I are fighting up here. Looks cute. Brown's got the big army here. He's got a bigger army, but I have stuff spread out, so I might be able to surround him. I could just hold the line here and stop him from pushing in. Okay, oh Brown, you let yourself get surrounded. Oh no, that's not good. So even though he's getting surrounded here, he does have a relief force coming, which will kind of surround me, putting us like in a double surround of each other. Reminds me of the Romans fighting in France. Julius Caesar versus Vercingetorix. Anybody knows their history? When one group surrounds, but then they also get surrounded. Big fight in Germany, too. Whoa. You gotta do the stutter step in this game. You can't just leave your units to attack on their own. You gotta micro them. Not sure where my navy's going now. Oh, because blue moved out of the way, I was like, I guess I can just move into Africa now, so that's nice. Big battle. Alright, let's go to, like, blue's vision. He has max currency, he's not even spending it.
Base is under attack.
Brown is 7. Here's Browno vision.
Is under attack.
Is he really just looking at Crimea right now?
We could use some help here. Who wants some?
Okay, I am now in Africa. I'm not sure if Blue meant to invite me in, but by moving his big army over to, like, Italy, he left the door open to Africa.
Have engaged the enemy.
Brown is trying to push into Denmark, but I do not want to let him in. Denmark is very fun to defend and also fun to try and take. There's a lot of fun spots like that I call fortresses. Denmark, Sicily, Crimea, Switzerland, maybe. Yeah, Switzerland's too easily surrounded. Well, Denmark can be surrounded too. I don't know. Depends what your definition of a fortress is. Okay, so Brown is in the Middle East trying to take it from Blue with not much pushback. I'm in Africa trying to take it from Blue with pushback. So Blue, if you're going to defend your land, you should defend me in Africa, and you should defend Brown in the Middle East. There you go. I am now biggest at 77. I have most of the north and a lot of the Mediterranean now. I'm trying to take Africa, but go to Blue Vision. Blue is trying to defend Africa from me. I've got a nice little force here in Algeria, but can I continue? Blue's got this giant army in Europe there, but it's not doing anything. Brown did take Denmark. Nice. Now he's trying to push from Denmark into Sweden, but I'm not having it.
Let's have a break. We could use some help here.
I could have taken that barracks if I was trying harder. I didn't stutter step closer to it. I feel like everybody's fighting me, and I guess that would be natural because I'm the biggest right now at 77. Is Blue gonna defeat my Africa invasion? Nope, just kidding, because now my new force is coming in from Spain. So just when Blue thinks he's kicked me out of Africa, think again. Or you got another think coming. Fun fact, a lot of people think the phrase is you got another thing coming, but it's you got another think coming. Like if you thought one thing, well, you have another think coming.
Base is under attack.
Blue's big army over here in Europe is just wasting his time. He's not fighting Brown, he's not fighting me, it's just kind of chilling. Like, what is happening right now? Even Brown doesn't seem to be doing too much. Blue is trying to stop me in Africa, but again, he's only spending the income he has. He's not using this big army here. What is this big army supposed to do? Blue is hitting Brown a little bit. I'm now at 102. So if you just go by income, even if they combine their income, 46 plus 35, that still wouldn't equal me.
Base is under attack.
That'd be 81? Yeah, still below mine. Oh, they're 45 plus 35. 80? Yeah, they're still below my income. So theoretically, I could beat both of them at once right now, but that's just looking at income. That doesn't consider, you know, the troops on the ground, Navy, forces, you know, actual strategic positions. I think Blue wants to come fight me, but he considers Brown dirty. Well, Blue, you didn't ask to, like, pass or anything. You could have said, let me buy, but... Okay, so, I've got the Atlantic corner locked down. Now I've got Africa locked down. I'm trying to move into the Middle East now. I'm not sure what Brown's doing. Brown should be trying to take as much land as possible and trying to stop me. Blue should also be trying to stop me, but they're both moving too slow. I think Blue wants to try to retake Africa, but I know that. I know how this game is played. So I'm trying to plug the gap at Morocco with my army, and I'm bringing my navy over to try to provide defenses for Morocco too. He says, I really can't. GG, y'all. Let me rest in Portugal. It's yours. Maybe my dude should run away. Portugal, run! Get out of there! I guess it's not worth me running away a couple forces. Alright, if Blue's not playing, then let's just watch Brown now. Oh, again, Denmark is the flashpoint. He really wants Denmark. I really don't want to let him take Denmark. Oh, my battle cruiser's up there getting killed by his Banshees. I'm sending my own Banshees now, and I got Goliaths. I think I'm drawing a line where I'm like, he is not taking Denmark. I will defend it. I'm also pushing out over here. I'm in the Middle East. I have 3 corners now, so I'm really starting to Pac-Man, you know, this whole map.
We could use some help here.
Brown's given up on Denmark. He's pulled back to Poland, which is allowing me to come out of Denmark and attack Sweden.
We could use some help here.
I think Brown realizes that if I come out of Middle East and if Blue can't hold me back, then, you know, he's got to. So we're in Browno vision, but now it's just Brown fighting me. So yeah, statistically, mathematically, I'm not sure if Brown has much of a chance. He's only at 46 income. Yeah, he gave Brown a shot to hold Bulgaria. In fact, he might take Bulgaria. There goes Blue. Rest in peace, Blue. Brown is not paying attention to Denmark. There's Denmark. Okay, he doesn't need to pay attention to it. He just took it by brute force. Alright, now I'm coming out of Africa. Because no one's holding Spain right now. I guess if Blue was really trying to help Brown, he would have left his zombie army in Spain to keep me stuck in Africa. But by Blue hanging out in Portugal, that leaves the door open, and I came right out of Africa, and now I'm moving into France. That is so many Banshees with Brown. Oh man, I don't know if he should have made all those Banshees. Especially if they all die in the next couple seconds or so. That was like 200 minerals or something. We're having a big battle now. Alright, so this is the finale. It's come down to dark green versus brown. Me versus Brown.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, I'll slow down just for this final battle here. He is trying to push down in the Middle East. Could make it. Look at all those tanks. Jeez. Whoa. Even at least a few Banshees alive. He's pushing me out of Germany. Good for him. He's got a bigger army there. But I don't even need to fight Brown. I could, like, avoid Brown's army, and all I need to do is just gobble up the land around Brown, you know. You don't have to win by fighting, you have to win by conquering territory, which is usually through fighting, but sometimes there's free land just waiting to be taken. Yeah, at this point it looks like I'm attacking all over the place. I'm making force in the Middle East, and that's it. GG's. Hope you enjoyed.